Welcome back to the channel. Today in the shop we got our shop truck, our 25 GMC 1500 long bed. We're gonna do a nice shallow sub behind the seat, some L series amplifiers, and some sound mat inside the doors. We're gonna build an enclosure behind the seat, get it bedlined and make it look like a work truck. Okay, with that work truck feel with a nice quality sound. All right, so we're gonna take the work truck to get the wood to build the work truck. Let's do it. Get in. All right, so we're currently in the work truck. As you can see, it does come factory with Android Auto CarPlay. We'll retain the factory screen in this and use a module to give us an RC output signal. Speaker quality and sound in this truck is subpar. It's not good at all. We're gonna put all the speakers in factory locations, 6x9 components for the doors and the mids and the dash. The rears, we're gonna do the rear fill with the 6.5 coaxial. Fronts will get its own individual amp, and we're going to do one shallow 12 in the rear with some cargo spots to put all the straps and stuff, obviously because it's our work truck. All right, we're going right here. All right, for the work truck project, we're going to buy some 3/4 inch MDF. The only thing about Home Depot wood is you just got to make sure you buy the right stuff, because when you see stuff like that, it's going to cause issues. So you got to sort through it. Okay, so I use MDF. We live here in Arizona. We don't have a bunch of moisture in the air like you would in the East Coast. So I'm not super worried about moisture being in the wood as much. And I also primer everything as well. All right, so we got our wood. Let's get it loaded up. All right, and we're back from Home Depot. Let's unload this wood and get it on the saw and start cutting it. Today, the plan is to pull all the interior pieces out, the door panels, sail panels, kick panels, seats. Pretty much everything's gonna come out of this truck. Put all of our sound mat in, provided to us by Recoil. And they also are providing all the speakers and stuff that we're putting in this vehicle. From here, we're gonna tear it apart. Let's get into it. All right, so factory in these trucks, you're able to put a 6x9, but in the work trucks, they only come in a 6.5. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna upgrade to the 6x9. All right, we took the grill off the dash. Look, no speaker. Some vehicles, depending on what line you buy from work truck to high end, will either have speakers in these locations or not. Since this is a work truck, it don't have those speakers. The only speakers this truck honestly came with is the 6.5 down here, because they don't have nothing in the back neither, which we're gonna add. So we're going to be using our Recoil gauge power wire. There's a grommet. You can either use this one or this one. They're not metal, they're plastic, so you don't have to put in a grommet. Just got to seal it up afterwards. I like to use this one. If you're doing a diesel truck, be careful doing these because the DEF system fuel tank is right here. So after we drill the hole, we'll come up through the bottom right here inside the fender liner. We'll zip tie it up, and then we'll come to the battery right here and mount our fuse in a nice clean location. All right, so we got all the wiring done. I got my aught gauge ran, all my signal wires are in, the RCAs are good to go. I have my bass knob flush mounted. So now what I'm gonna get into is doing the dynamat and the doors. All right, so we're adding in our Recoil sound mat. We're gonna do the inner skin of the door and then the outer skin just around where this piece is, and then around the speaker bracket just to help for the sound and the vibrations. So on most factory vehicles, this is what the door sounds like before you add the sound mat. All right, so this is the driver door. As you can see, the outer skin isn't done, but the inner skin is done on the door. Let's see what it sounds like. What a difference we have there. So that's the difference you have from an OEM door that has OEM sound deadening in it to an aftermarket solution. All right, so here's the speakers we're gonna use for the work truck. It's a mid-level from Recoil. We're gonna use 3.5s for the dash. We're gonna use a 6.5 coaxial. This truck did not have rear coaxial, so I'm gonna build a custom pod in the center of the two seats to house the two 6.5s. And then we're also gonna use the 6x9. So the factory locations hold a 6x9, but when you buy a work truck, they're only a 6.5. So we're gonna be upgrading those as well. All right, it's Monday morning. This is what I got done last week. I got all the paneling built out, trim pieces, my amp board, amps are mounted. I got the port put in, our nice 4-inch aero port. And I also got the interior speakers all done and all the paneling put back together. What I got left to do is still build out the rear center speaker pod above the sub box, nail this together, and then do final trim work and get it bedlined. Let's get into it. All right, the box for the work truck is finished. We got all of our roundovers done, all the amps are recessed in, we got our 6.5 locations set up, we got our sub recessed into the box as well. We have our Recoil 1204 for our front speakers and our rear speakers. We have our Recoil shallow subwoofer 12-inch, 800 watt RMS. We have our monoblock by Recoil as well. These are our 6.5s by Recoil. So what you see here is all like a mid-level line from Recoil. They have stuff below this and they have stuff above this. Below we have the floor panel that gives us a nice level piece for the box to sit on. From here we're going to take the box to our bed line, get it bed lined to give it that work truck feel. We're also going to get the bed of the truck bed lined because this truck doesn't have it in there yet. We'll get the box back, we'll get the amps wired up, and we'll get to hear it. All right, so we got the box back from Bedline. We got all of our bedliner done. It came out absolutely amazing. They always do a kick-ass job over there. I got the sub and everything coated out. I got my trim panels put in. I got my 6.5-inch speakers put in with the silver trim. From here, I'm gonna put the box in the truck. I gotta wire in the amps and then slide them into this location and then slap the sub in and we can hear it. Let's do it.
All right, Larry, we got the sub box back there. Are those 6.5s behind me?
Yeah, those are 6.5 Recoil.
I really like the bed liner, the way the box came out. I think it really fits the style of the truck. Obviously, it's a work truck. And then we got the actual bed line too, because these don't come factory with bed liner in the bed, which is interesting.
Right, it's an option.
Gotcha. So we did that too, along with the box. Figured it was a good time to do both. What do you think about the sub box and how it came out?
I honestly love how the sub box came out. It fits the work truck feel. It still gives you full movement of the seats. Luckily for me, I'm short, so that really doesn't ever matter. But the sub is super secluded. The sound quality is amazing. I couldn't honestly be more happy with the line that Recoil had provided us for this build. So
yeah, it really thumps. I mean, it's surprising what one subwoofer does. I mean, this is a single cab, so that makes sense. But even if you had a dual cab, I mean, if you're looking to kind of rock things on a budget, you don't want to go with like a full 4 subwoofer setup or something like that on some of our other cars. This is a great way to do that. These Recoil subs,
yeah, it sounds good.
So what's the setup in terms of speakers all the way around the car?
So it's all basically all the RL or RLX line. We got 6x9 3-ways in the front, a 3.5-inch in the dash, which I did do a little bit of trimming, but I didn't lose any factory mounting locations. So we actually upgraded from the factory 2.5 that would have been there if it wasn't a work truck, but with it being a work truck, we didn't have that function.
Yeah, because you didn't have the speakers in the dash at all. Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's no rear speakers.
There's no rear fill in this truck at all. It's all work truck basic. They didn't even have 6x9s. It was a 6.5 in a 6x9 adapter from the factory.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So you put it in a little enclosure there and integrated into the sub box, which I think is really cool. It's a really nice touch.
Yeah, I made it all one nice piece, so it just slides together really easy. No seams, looks super clean. I also finished off the top too, so it like just meets everything up real nice on the body.
Because it's a work truck vibe, right?
Right.
People are going to be in and out of this thing. They're going to be crawling all over, and you want to make it kind of rugged looking and feeling, so they're not damaging things, right?
Right, because they're going to be throwing stuff back there, and we did build the tray, so it lifted the box up about 4 inches. gave us storage for all the straps and stuff still. So
because we have all those ratchet straps back there and all that all the time.
yeah.
That makes sense on why you did the little 4 back there. Very cool. Well, that's going to be it for this video, guys. We got the sub box in, all the speakers fully upgraded and installed on this truck, and it sounds fantastic. Magnaflow exhaust in the back, and a few more plans coming soon for it, but we'll keep you in the loop as things go on. We got a ton of cool videos and projects already posted on the channel, so click down below, check those out. We'll see you next week.
welcome back to the channel. Stay tuned. I didn't like that at all.
3, 2.
You gotta say 1, bro, or else I'm not ready for that.
Oh my god. Hey, we got the sub box in the back behind me, the 6.5s.
Oh, dang, there is a sub box back there.
Yeah, there's a sub box back there.
Whoa.
Well, that's going to be it for this video. Yeah, that's it for this series, guys. But that's going to be it for this video. The sub box is finished. All the speakers. Are you laughing at me doing the outros? That's it. That's the outro.